So here I'm going to show you how to screen your ankle for plantar flexion, which is just basically the ability for your ankle to point. So you're going to use a heel sit, and before you attempt this, you're going to want to make sure you have enough knee flexion or range of motion through your knee to tolerate this position. If this is too uncomfortable, just put a pillow under your hips. That's another way of giving yourself a little bit more room while still getting a good screen through the ankle. So from here, all I'm going to do is keep my knees together, keep my feet together, and simply just sit back. Now, as I sit back, I want to see how much weight I can tolerate right over my ankles. I'm able to tolerate a very vertical position here, and you can see I'm able to close off a good amount of space between my ankle and the floor. The thing is though, sometimes this can hide true plantar flexion. If you sit back onto your heels, your foot may be inverted. So if your heels are pointed outwards, it may look like you have a lot of plantar flexion, but really, you're just getting a false read of how much plantar flexion you actually have. So in order to really get a better read of that, you try and get your heels closer together. Don't let them separate. You can even kind of hold them with the hands a bit. And then from there, sit onto your heels without letting them separate. And if I do that one more time, now you can start to see, with my heels together, there's a lot more space between my ankle and the floor. And that's, again, going to give you a much more accurate read of how much plantar flexion you have. And this motion is essential for especially the push-off phase in your running mechanics. So you're going to want to make sure if you have the range of motion, you're going to want to know how to train it. But first you got to screen and see whether or not you're just getting it from this inverted position, or you really have to first focus on getting some flexibility through that range of motion. And that's how you screen your ankle and your foot for plantar flexion.